Begin by choosing several A4 drawing pages. These can be stiff cardboard paper would be the best because of ink and glues and water seeping in through the pages. Several pages, 10, 20 or how many journal entries you want is fine for the book. You'll need glue and glue for fabric. Gold dust, this is my favourite. You can find it at a Fairies Woodland or the craft shop. A ruler, 3D tape, a hole puncher, and a white fabric marker. Some twine, and of course our fabrics. So a plain colour and a light fabric with flowers or whatever you choose, something pretty that you can cut out with. A scissors, material scissors and pen. This is my old flower crown which I'm going to cut up to decorate the border. And some rhinestones, of course. Here's some paper, textured paper that I can use to paste down, and some assorted papers, preferably in the same colour scheme for aesthetics. We're going to use a stencil and water paintbrush and watercolour pencils or paints, optional. Now we begin by using the paper, 1 or 2, and hole punch in 3 holes, evenly set apart. We'll do this because that's going to be our demo. We paint in or draw in the holes, which will be cut out by the hole punches, and do this for each paper. Once all the holes are aligned, thread through the twine like so. If the ends are a bit coarse, use some water just to shape it and it should work perfectly and come through the other side. And once you're finished threading through the twine, finish it off with a little bow or a knot or however you want the book to be binded. If the pieces are uneven, just cut them and even them up with the scissors and rough the edges if need be. Now select the plain fabric, rule up and cut out a square or rectangle of your size, preferably a little bit smaller than what the book size is, so it gives a good border of white paper. Now once you're done, lay out the plain paper where you want it to go. Using the fabric glue, you're going to use a paintbrush and paint where you want the glue to go. And you should most probably be using gloves. Whoops. Okay, now where you want it to go, you paste it down, pat it, and using the other fabric with the flowers, cut out the flowers, and these are going to be pasted about the border. So I like to just randomly position them, well, not too randomly, you want some sense of evenness, but still don't need to think about it too hard. And once again, we're just using the glue and the paintbrush and pasting down the flowers. Now, once that is looking absolutely beautiful, we're going to have the white fabric marker and the stencils. And using whatever words you want, I'm going to be using Grace's art journal. Grace is my name. And then I'm just going to be writing in between the lines, or drawing in between the lines, on the stencil. I use the ruler because it'll help me align where I want the words to go, and it'll make it look just a little bit more neat. I'm now cutting out my old flower crown, so I'm just going to be using this as decorations around the border. These are 3D, hence why I'm pasting them in after I did the words, so that my hands didn't run across. So once again, they're the orangey and greeny tonal colours, which is what I'm going for. Now, using the gold dust with a tiny tinge bit of water, we're going to use it on the cover just to sparkle it up and highlight the areas. You can also use gel pens or gold paint. And there you have it. So what we're going to be doing now is just finishing it off with some rhinestones. I selected the orange color because it looks like gold droplets, gold, I don't know, I love gold. And that is our finished production. And there you have it. Now fill up the pages with watercolor paints and pencils, poems, personal entries, and love letters. Thank you for joining me on this creative journey. All the best for your future art journal.